Tonight, Roy Moore's campaign is standing firm.
Release the yearbook so that we can determine, is it genuine or is it a fraud?
Beverly Young Nelson claims Moore signed her yearbook shortly before the alleged assault, but the campaign now says it's a forgery and may have been lifted from a divorce case Judge Moore presided over. Late today, a sixth accuser came forward publicly, telling AL.com Moore groped her at his law office in 1991 when she was 28. NBC News could not immediately reach her for comment. Moore strongly denies the allegations, first reported in the Washington Post, of sexual encounters with teenage girls when he was in his 30s.
Obviously, I've made a few people mad. I'm the only one that can unite Democrats and Republicans, because I seem to be opposed by both.
Should Roy Moore resign, Mr. President?
Though the president declined to answer questions today about the scandal, Ivanka Trump is weighing in for the first time, telling the Associated Press there's a special place in hell for people who prey on children. I have no reason to doubt the victims' accounts. Fox News host Sean Hannity seeming to back away from Moore.
For me, the judge has 24 hours. You must immediately and fully come up with a satisfactory explanation for your inconsistencies.
Moore is being outspent 11-1 in Alabama, and one poll has him now trailing by 12 points.
I refuse to vote for Roy Moore at all.
But as the RNC yanks its resources from the state,
the Alabama GOP is doing what we do best.
Local GOP officials are sticking by Moore.
We do not care what Washington, D.C. thinks or wants us to do.
The race ahead of the special election December 12th could get ugly. A pastor receiving a robocall from someone pretending to be a Washington Post reporter, offering to pay for damaging remarks about Roy Moore.
For a reward of between $5,000 and $7,000. We will not be fully investigating these claims.
The Post responding, "We are shocked and appalled that anyone would stoop to this level to discredit real journalism." Late today, Gloria Allred, who represents accuser Beverly Young Nelson, said her client was willing to testify at a Senate hearing under oath if Roy Moore would do the same. Meanwhile, Alabama GOP officials are meeting tonight to discuss the path forward, and all indications are that they will continue to support their controversial candidate.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.